Hello, my name is Steve Bigelow with the Candlestick Forum. There are some very good trading strategies that can be applied to these market conditions. And this is what we've been concentrating on this month, is if we can recognize the patterns, we know what should be the expected result of a trend based upon human nature. As you can see, after the Dow broke out through this level with the buy signals down here off the 200, when it came up through the 50, it's doing what we know is a J-hook plus. A J-hook plus is merely a J-hook pattern, with the plus being the fact that the 50 could be obviously seen as a support level, that you have a J-hook pattern bouncing up off a support level, giving you that much more credibility that this uptrend is now in progress. You add the fact that you've got the NASDAQ in a consistent uptrend, and this is what keeps your emotions from getting involved. As long as this trend is above the T-line, it can be assumed your uptrend remains in progress. This allows you to take advantage of patterns that we know work very effectively. The bobble breakout is merely a J-hook pattern that can be identified as where the resistance level was, where the support level was. And again, this is where the T-line greatly enhances your ability to recognize each pattern setup. Our recommendation on Wolf was based on the fact that yesterday when they came up through the 50, after supporting off the T-line, you could see the J-hook pattern. If you took the 50 out, it'd still be a J-hook pattern. The fact that the 50 is there adds that much more credence to this pattern, because we're looking at it on the basis of a J-hook. Everybody else is looking at it on the basis, well, it broke through the 50, let's start buying. That enhances your profitability. Same thing on PNNT. Notice when it pulled back, where did it pull back to? Right smack dab to the T-line. And notice what type of signals occurred right at that level. Hammered dojis, indecision, indecision, indecision. And now you can see what the decision is, and now we can calculate what the next price move is likely to be. Wave 1 and wave 3 is going to be the same. So the big profit trading is knowing which trading strategies to use in appropriate market conditions. You can see the little J-hook pattern. The T-line acted as support. This all became an alert because look at the gap up, telling you there's a new investor in interest. And this makes it very simple. You just stay long until you see a sell signal, which there was a possibility of a sell signal yesterday, but it didn't confirm. It didn't close below the T-line. Anytime we can see this type of trading setup, this is what we're going to be doing on Saturday. We're going to be doing a full day training showing different specific trading strategies. They all work successfully. But there's another factor that most people don't put into their trading calculation. Some trading strategies don't work for people, or they don't see it clearly. So not only are we going to expose maybe 6 or 8 good trading strategies, but during that process, each investor should be looking and say, well, I recognize that very easily. That's the trading strategy I can use. So not only are we going to be showing good trading strategies based upon human nature, but we also want everybody to find out the trading strategy that works best for their trading nature. You can see how the upstart has had a high probability trade ever since the bobble breakout. And look at all the elements. Failed right at the 200, supported right at the T-line, broke out with a doji sandwich through the 200. Now we use our very simple trend analysis tool. The T-line, you stay long until you see a sell signal and a close below the T-line. I always have to reiterate, this is not rocket science. This is just common sense ability to see what the Japanese rice traders have illustrated to us for hundreds of years. of what human nature normally does. All we're doing is taking advantage of a pattern, and then the T-line, which is a good trend tool. This is what we say, this is the type of trade you'd like to get stuck in. You don't have to do a lot of analysis once this gets moving. Each day, it takes approximately 3 seconds to say, well, we're still above the T-line, still above the T-line. You stay long. If you're trading patterns, like the fry pan bottom breakout, or a J-hook pattern with your best friend gap up, and notice what Applied Materials is doing right now. They couldn't close it below the T-line. You can see the next J-hook pattern setting up. This is what creates high probability trade setups. So join us Saturday. This is a full day training. It's supposed to last from 10 a.m. to 2 Eastern time, but we've never stopped at 2. They'll go to 2:30, 3 o'clock. We go until everybody completely understands the trading strategies. And we've got a very tricky marketing concept. It's $297 for non-members. So the best thing to do is join for a month for $97. Then it becomes $197. So you get the training, which our mantra is to give everybody more information than what they expect. And you get 30 days of membership for that extra $97 to see whether all this works. We've got a chat room that's trading every day with people in there illustrating trades that are setting up nicely, so you have a constant supply of good trades. Join us tonight. We're doing our free chat session tonight at 8 p.m. We'll see everybody in the chat rooms.